What's up? I'm HUGZ, that's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting into Hunter x Hunter episode 55. Last we left off, Kurapika found out the Phantom Troop ain't dead, that the bodies were fake, and that Hisoka is still on the team. I don't know, something like that. Hisoka giving information. I don't know where I was going with that, but I was really excited, and I was doing like a voice thing, and I was in it. I was in it to win it. And it was a good episode, though, because we had Gon, Kurapika, Killua, Leorio, and Zapile, like kind of like the new. It's just part of the squad now. But it was I don't know. It went back to a time where the show felt more innocent. It went back to the time where the show felt more wholesome, and it was a totally different vibe for part of it. Then, of course, we got back into, like, the drama, like, oh, I have this Nen dagger pointed at my heart if I don't, use it against the Phantom Troop, and then we find out the troop's really alive, and all of the trooper getting the fortunes, we find out Crollo did steal the fortune-telling ability from Neon, and it seems like they don't know yet.
Yeah.
Because Melody called, and, like, there was that whole thing, but it was never brought up.
Yeah.
And then we were left off with Hisoka looking like he was in like a dangerous position with the troop. Now, we don't know if he changed his fortune or if it changed because he showed them. But it was different than the one that he read. And I don't know how that whole situation would go about. I feel like he changed it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like he changed it as well.
I feel like that was what went down. Because it'd be weird if it like changed by itself. I just feel like as the trickster character that would be something he would do. But no matter what, it seems like half of the Phantom Troop is going to die.
Yeah.
Like, it really seems like that's what's going to happen. Now, whether it ends up being Nobu and the other three, who is the fifth? Is it going to be Hisoka? Is it going to be Crollo?
No.
Hisoka wants to kill Crollo, though. Well, at least he wants to take him out of the Phantom Troop. I don't know, but we'll have to figure that out. Let's go ahead and jump into it, see what's going.
I
was like Hisoka just keeping his cool, chilling.
だがそこにある一つ目の詩の内容は事実だったとだけ言っておこう戦わざるを得ない
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, of course it jumps right into it from there. Oh, snap. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's pretty legit. He's holding the book. I feel like this shouldn't get him out of trouble.
つまり差し出せには剣で刺すという意味もかけてある。いいよ。
The power.
やっぱりいいよ。
Oh my god.
絶対にあなたは僕がやる。
This is so weird but like interesting, you know what I mean?
終わりさ。具現化系なら手ぶらを装うことができる。これは大きなメリットだよ。
愉快だね。僕の体内に掟の剣なんて刺さってないのに。あの予言は僕が能力を話した人数の8人全ては雲をヨーク市にとどまらせ団長と戦うため。
Because he put in there to stay in there.
いつまた団長に会えるかわからないからね。外境業ってなんだ？ホームシックのことだろう。
ホームに戻ろうとすると半分死ぬってことだ。
Forcing them to stay in there.
僕はここに残るよ。
So they don't know their blood type, I
やりたい
take
ことがあるんでね。カリアドは離れない。
団長、どうする？
My
It's
God.
kind of like a fear game,
I
you know?
know.
Like, stay.
残ろう。
Yep. What, I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah.
If all the fortunes basically make it seem like they're gonna die.
Why is the reward gone?
Because the Dons rescinded it. I didn't think about it that it was the same one as the one that they were trying to get in that underground fighting place or whatever. I was gonna say, I need a percentage.
70%。
I mean, that's
やっぱり60って
that's even worse.
おそらく
The smile sells it though. The smile sells it
それ
all.
でも
Kurapika should be super gung-ho now, knowing that the troop is still in effect.
お買い一番お願い。
分かった。
I want to know when they're gonna find out that her power got stolen.
替え撃つ気か。そりゃいくらなんでも無謀だぜ。どうやってマフィアの援護なしに戦うつもりだよ。
He didn't need mafia support to take out Uvo.
Yeah.
奴らの後ろ盾など最初からない命がけだぞおいおい火に油だっつうのやるんかい
I like that it like breaks the fourth wall there with him like looking at
Yeah.
Santa.
どんな作戦だよ至って単純だ敵がゴンに気を取られている隙に私がパクノラ
I'd
を
love to see
車
them
で
get
潰
in
す
disguises.
なんだよそのアバウ
1 second seems so easy, but with how fast they move and how quickly like they execute their attacks and stuff.
私のリスクが増したからだ早急にパクノラを始
Love the
末
look
せ
on
ね
Leora's face.
Yeah.
俺にも念の刃を刺してよ念の刃をって
ゴン、話聞いてたか？クラピカは油断以外の人間を攻撃したら死ぬんだぞ。
声がでかいここからの話はさらに私のリスクを上げることになる
OK。
違う能
Oh,
力
is it for the chain jail
その
specifically,
中
right?
雲攻撃用の鎖は2つ1つはチェーンジェイル捕らえたものを強制的に絶の状態にして拘束する標的の心臓にこの刃を刺してルールを宣言し遵守
Tell
さ
him, tell them all.
せそのルールを破れば死
Wow.
察しの通り
That was such a
この刃
powerful
が私の
moment.
胸にも刺されルールを限定したチェーンジェイルでの攻撃は雲にしか使わないしたがってジャッジメントチェーンは雲以外にも使える
Oh, wow.
この鎖は火の目の時にしか使えない
Mm-hmm.
火の目火の目が現れた時私は特質系となり覚えた能力であれば 100% の精
Any
度威力
ability.
を使用できるお前の覚悟確かに受け取ったこの刃ってさ3本出せる
任務完了
Oh,
の後
wow.
そのルール解除できるんだろうな。
一連卓勝っしょ
See, I love them as a
Yeah.
team, as like a family.
Yeah.
両方とも可能だ
I love the different versions of like this one song to like cover all emotions.
I freaking love his laugh.
笑えねえぞ
It was like the sound of a storm after that. Like,
Yeah.
あなたは長い眠りを強いられる。
See, that's what that makes
何
me
を
think is
行
like
動をするなさい。二人きりほど怖いもの
the
は
black
ない。
merchandise. Isn't that like the stolen merchandise that they have in there?
雫、
They seem like so scared, which is crazy.
コルトピ、
Yeah.
フィンクス、フェイタン、
子供がさここの場所知ってんだけ
子供。
どもう鎖野郎とは関係ないみたいなんだけどやっぱりどうも気になるのよね
Little do you know, they do.
つの入団推薦するぜ。お前の勘は頼りになるからな。
She had an instinct about him
もしかし
before,
て
but
重大なつながりがあるかもしれない。
the fact that they didn't know the idea of Kurapika being the chain user is what threw it off.
コルトピ、あと10頭いけるか。
50は平気
That's awesome, actually.
アジトの建物が増えてる
That's pretty legit. The
Yeah.
Kurtopi dude is like
Yeah.
super powerful. Alright. So again, we're pushing more towards this big event that's gonna happen. What's weird is the change, the shift from the troop being the one that instills the fear, the troop being the one that's super confident. Like, it's almost like everything that Uvo was about, and like Uvo wouldn't hide.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Uvo would have hidden in the base and been like, well, it says a bunch of us are going to die or whatever. Like, he would have gone out and faced it no matter what.
Right.
But it's weird seeing them scared, them breaking into groups, making fake bases. Like,
I feel like it's because Uvo died, though, you know? Like,
exactly.
Like,
that
he was
shows
so
how powerful
strong.
Kurapika is.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is it's also changed the power structure, I guess, with like Killua before was the one that we saw as like the mega threat, the dude who like slashed and killed those guys on the what do you call it, like the blimp jet thing or whatever, you know, like the one who can do crazy assassin moves and comes from the assassin family. Like, he was the murderous scary one.
Yeah.
And now it's like Kurapika has taken that position of mega powerful, very determined, you know what I mean? Like, and Killua still retain this childlike kind of. It's funny watching them joke as Gon was asking to help, and he's like, just say no, like, don't let him do it, you know, just send him away, type of thing. And it's like, normally you wouldn't think of Killua in that way, but over the last 5 to 10 episodes, it's kind of shifted with the way that the troop is and the way that he associates like his brother and his brother's strength and power with the troop. Now, like with Hisoka being in the Phantom Troop, you would think somebody like Illumi would be in a group like that, but I guess the Zoldyck family is like their own thing, you know what I mean? But I just feel like he would fit in with them. Yeah. Other than I feel like he would want to be the leader. Right. I don't think he would do well taking orders from Crollo. Yeah. Hisoka doesn't either, though. But also seeing Hisoka's reaction to Crollo, like, in his power. Again, weird, but very interesting. Yeah. I love how Kurapika is, like, telling the story and all that, and then, like, Killua and Leoria like bounce up behind the couch. I'm like, oh, we were listening the whole time. Yeah. If this really was something dangerous, we'd messed up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's really cute. Again, it shows like they are a family. It shows that, you know, they're ride or dies. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how Zapile is going to fit into all this. Yeah. And, you know, whatever. Yeah. If he's going to continue much with them in the story.
Is it weird that, like, I kind of don't want him to be a part of their little group? Like,
he's kind of weird. I don't know what role he fills in the future. You know, right now he doesn't seem to really have, other than he could potentially make money for them to get the game. Yeah. Like, he doesn't seem like he would have a long-term connection or role that he would fill going forward. Right. But I like his character. He's interesting. He's different from everybody else.
But it's just like, I don't know, like this is like our group and they've been together since the beginning and yeah, so.
I get that. I feel that. I am waiting for us to get some of the original characters back in, like a Hanzo. Mm-hmm. Or what was the name? Was it the dude with like the beehive hat? Who was like the computer dude. I forget who that was. Yeah. Some of the B, I think. I want to say Brock, but I don't think it was Brock. Mm-hmm. But you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. That guy. Like a lot of the original characters that we had. Yeah. It'd also be cool if we could see some of the, like, the instructors, you know, come back and stuff like that.
Like Minchi. I loved Minchi.
Yeah. Like some of those original characters that we had before coming back into the show. Mm-hmm. A character that I really enjoyed that I doubt we'll ever see again was the captain from like that first episode. Oh yeah. I always thought he was such a cool character, and I like the nautical theme. I like that whole thing. Yeah. I hope, even if it's just a throwaway, like they have to travel somewhere one time, that they just run into him again, because I really enjoyed his character. Yeah. I thought it was really cool. But when we see the group come back together, when we get that vibe, we get that feel, that family togetherness again, it reminds me of like way back when the show just started, we just saw them coming together. Yeah. So it kind of gives me that nostalgia. You know, we're like a third of the way through the series. Yeah. But I'm already like thinking back to like the good old days when they were
on the ship.
All this. Yeah, exactly.
Going
you know
to their
what I mean?
hunter's exam.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm really enjoying where this is going, but I feel like we're coming towards a major event. I feel like we're coming towards death, destruction. Yes. And
I feel like basically like shit's about to go down, and even more than it already did. Like, I feel like it was like going down, and then like it's like, oh, happy, 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 and then it's about to go down again.
They've raised the ceiling as to what is crazy. They've raised the ceiling as to what is over the top.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is just they keep. There's two things I keep thinking about. Okay, they still haven't really realized Neon lost her power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it's stolen. Like she can't use it at all.
He makes it seem like when he steals their power. It's not like he said he copies their power or he can, you know, something that would be other than stealing. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Because I'm like, you know,
emulate their power.
Yeah. It's like, so whenever he stole it, did it take it from her where she can't use it at all?
I feel like it did just because of how much the dad was like banking on her power is what makes me strong.
It definitely
and, like,
mid it seem like it wasn't going to be
like
there.
it was going to screw him over.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is I forgot. What were we talking about? There was like two major things that I wanted to.
Have they noticed that her power was stolen? And you were gonna ask.
I don't remember. There was another big thing that I wonder what's gonna happen in the future. I lost my train of thought though.
Who was gonna die?
Oh, Kurapika. That's what I'm saying. Like, just like how they kept making mention of Neon's power and like if she lost it and like how that's his key to the future. Kurapika, they keep mentioning
the condition.
They keep mentioning the blade.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. And every time they like make sure like, hey, do you remember that we said if he uses it against someone not in the troop, like he'll die. Yeah. And every time it's brought back up, I'm like, it just feels like they're making sure we remember. So,
and also like the fact that he told the friends and how it was like, you know, it made it like more dangerous, and that he said like he would be okay if he died, and like how like if
they were the ones to give it away.
Exactly, which makes me think like, are they going to be the ones to give it away? And yeah.
Yeah. I just feel that because it keeps getting mentioned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also another thing that I keep thinking of, because like, you know, the way Killua like snuck off and's like kind of like on his own kind of thing, it reminds me of what his dad had said about like, you'll be back, you know, like it kind of like makes me think like, is Killua going to end up doing something bad? You know what I mean? I don't think that he will, but it's just like,
I'm on the flip side of that. I'm on is he gonna mess up and the troop gets a hold of him
and he knows all that information and that lady's gonna know, like,
well, no, I mean that could happen, but what I'm saying is like he gets hurt or taken and then the Zoldycks have to come in and frickin' Krollo versus them version 2 because you gotta think like they left because their contract was up, whatever, but if they take, you know, like the son, the grandson, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff's gonna go down. Like, imagine the whole family rolling into the base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the whole Zoldyck, like, assassin plan. Do you think that they would,
though, like, come in there?
I feel like they would. That's one of theirs.
Who would, like, tell, like,
even though Illumi, like, freaking traumatized him. Even though Illumi, like, is just this terrible person, kind of, sort of, in his own way, you know, he's still his brother. He still is attached to him. He still has that bond. I feel like Illumi would come in there like freaking taken.
Yeah.
I have a particular set of skills.
Like, this is like not on my terms kind of thing.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, I just have this in my mind because they kind of keep getting folded into the story. They've had that initial interaction with Krollo. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They really know what's going on with the Tendons because of Illumi. Mm-hmm. Like, I just feel like it's going to come back. I feel like this show's a lot about full circles.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like things are, you know, feelings, emotions come back around.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could be a real thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really, really don't know how much it means. It means the world. And we'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys. Bye.